My name is Amy Jensen, and I went to Catholic Charities for counseling probably about 10 years ago in 2015, and I've been through a lot. I was 18 when my mom passed away. This is gonna make me emotional. I had just graduated from high school, and so it was really hard on me. I went to school at K-State in the summertime, and she had died the week before I was supposed to take finals. That was the hardest part because I didn't want to take them, but my grandparents talked me into doing it, even though I knew emotionally I wasn't ready for it. I ended up flunking out of K-State, and I made the decision that I wanted to go to school, and I ended up going to Cloud County for 2 years. That's where I met my daughter's father, and we ended up having a baby together. So I had made the decision to raise my daughter on my own. It was not easy, but I did it. I had planned on just doing whatever I had to for her. I thought I should go to therapy when I started talking to Rosie. She has suggested Jessica at Catholic Charities would be a good person, and she's helping me through a lot because like 7 years ago I lost my brother, and without her being there, I don't know where I'd be. She doesn't judge what I say. She doesn't judge how I feel. If you have stressful things happen in your life, you can let the stress get to you, or you can figure out an outlet to talk to somebody that will help you get through it. I haven't let nothing get me down. I've had to live. Not only for my little girl, but for my husband and for myself. So, Catholic Charities has really changed my life, and I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for having somebody I could talk to that I felt like I could actually trust.
I'm Lucia Shaw, and my family went through the adoption process with Catholic Charities. So we do live in Manhattan. We moved here because my husband got a job on Fort Riley. We were interested in adoption when we first moved here. We always knew that that would be the way that we would grow our family. I reached out to Catholic Charities and started the adoption process. We did our first adoption with our son Naveen through A Step Ahead, a consultant agency. And then we did our second adoption through Catholic Charities. It was like right after Naveen's first birthday, I got a call from Catholic Charities letting us know that we could be in the active pool. And that kind of jump-started our second adoption again and got us back on track with Catholic Charities. Kim is our social worker through Catholic Charities. She's absolutely wonderful. She walked us through the process of all the paperwork, the home study, background checks, everything like that. So she was just kind of our guiding light through it. Talking to our birth mother, presenting our profile, and just maintaining that relationship. Power and feeling behind birth mothers is immense. They're doing something so courageous. In our particular story, our birth mother was actually holding Mikhail and saying how much she was backing her decision and that she knew it was the right decision, and just had all that courage and emotion behind her, and just knew that it was the right decision. So how it is with the boys today is hard for the minute, as Devin is deployed, and I'm single mom in it.
My name is Devin Shaw. I actually work for the federal government as a civilian, so I'm a civilian soldier. So I work at Fort Riley in Kansas, but I'm also a Army reservist currently deployed overseas. I actually have a really special bond with Mikhail. So I was actually home with him when he was first born for the first about 4 months before I left for my deployment. He was just a really happy baby, and he just loved being held and cuddled, and it was just a great feeling to just like hold him, and I can't wait to get to know him when I get home.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to have a family, to grow my family. If it wasn't for Catholic Charities, donors, and everybody around, it wouldn't have been possible for us to have the life that we do.
My name is Regina Riney, and my family received help through the Disaster Relief Program and the Pregnancy Program in Catholic Charities. Back in 2023, in November, we got a house in Grinnell, and we were renting, but it needed renovations.
I mean, it was a lot of work, but we pulled it off right before a month before our son was born.
In May of 2025, I had recently found out that I was pregnant. And so we were kind of talking about that and making jokes about how, well, at least this time we don't have to build. We already have a house, so it'll be great. It'll be so much easier this time. And then on the 18th, things took a drastic turn. The sirens went off in town.
Regina said, "There's a tornado," and I didn't believe her, so of course she took the kid, our son, and his car seat and stuff like that down to the basement.
And I was hollering for them to come downstairs. I think he had 1 foot off of the stairs into the basement floor, and all of the windows shattered.
It felt like an eternity, but it was, within 30, 45 seconds it was over. I was struck in awe because our house gone in the blink of an eye.
It started to kind of sink in, it's all gone. I guess it didn't really occur to me that we weren't going to be able to just keep on living there. Like it hadn't really set in yet. So I was down at the VFW getting breakfast, and I got a phone call. Hey, our house is going to be torn down in about 10 minutes. It was heartbreaking to see. That's for sure. I don't know, it still kind of chokes me up to think about it. But, sorry. We're throwing around the idea that maybe we wanted to rebuild, and it was a rental and we didn't have insurance. And so who can afford to build a house right now? Especially when you have a young child, and on top of that, pregnant with another. How do you afford that? All of the paychecks, everything went to the house. We just needed a house so that, we had a place to live when I had this baby that was coming. We had heard from the city lady. She sent us a message and with a link and said, "Here, I heard that these people are helping." And it was a link to the Catholic Charities. And so I called and I talked to Sophia and I explained the situation, and I was like, I heard that you guys are helping. They were gonna pay for one of our more expensive bills, which was great. They gave us $5,000 to cover the HVAC in our house, which was great. It was wonderful, and it took a huge stress off of us. On top of that, Sophia told me that there was a pregnancy program, and she's even helped out with our utilities bill with all of our money going into the house as quickly as we could get it built. It was helpful to have diapers and wipes and formula and things like that. We are so thankful for all of the people who donated through Catholic Charities, and it made a huge difference in our lives. we had a house to bring my new son Ripley home into. A small donation of money, you know, from anybody, it's a life for us now, and that means so much.
Thank you for making sure that I can have counseling.
Thank you for helping my family and my town recover from the storm.
Thank you for all of your help.
Thank you, donors, for making me a dad again.
Thank you for helping us grow our family.
Thank you for giving me brother Mikhail.